that's one of the biggest challenges the sector faces. And whereas in the long term, I think the only solution we have is augmenting domestic production. I think we look at it on a 10, 15, 20-year basis, we have to debottleneck domestic production. It makes no sense for us as a country, again, to be exporting billions of dollars of our money over to Indonesia or to Africa or to Australia when we have the natural resource sitting locally. And we cannot also, I think, from a security perspective, from a fuel security perspective, we cannot be depending upon for a large significant portion of our fuel requirements upon third-party countries. But I think in the short term, we can work towards debottlenecking and addressing issues in the long term. But I think in the short term, one of the key issues we need to address, and a solution that was put forward to deal with the issue, was around the idea of coal pooling, an idea that was shot down and was never taken forward. But that, I believe, was one of the ideal solutions. At the end of the day, Coal India has made a commitment to deliver a certain amount of coal to a power producer. Now, if Coal India is unable to produce, as it happens in any other situation, if I produce a commodity and I'm committed to a customer to deliver that commodity, if I'm unable to deliver it, I should be in a position to go out and procure that commodity and deliver it. And then we need to pool that price of coal, that increased cost of the imported coal across all consumers. By pooling it, we effectively, by moving the benchmark index, we increase the overall price of coal in the country, and which then automatically within the existing institutional framework passes on as to consumers, which it needs to eventually. Today we have an anomaly which is very significant. We took a decision and said pre-2009, any fuel supply agreements signed will get 100% supply of coal. Post-2009, they will get 65, 75, 78. I mean, if you don't meet the 65% amount, the penalty amount in no way compensates the power producer for the risk he is taking into the marketplace. So I think eventually, what is this doing? Eventually, this is costing you and I, consumer, more in terms of what we have to pay, because any power producer will eventually say, maybe Coal India gives me 90%, maybe they'll give me 80%, but I'll assume 65%. And let's build that into the cost of my power going out. So I think that's not healthy for the country, it's not healthy for the sector, and I believe this is an institutional framework that can get implemented and maybe a solution to deal with the short to medium term. In the long term, there is no other alternative we as a nation have than to augment domestic production and delivery